Hello, everybody. This is Christy Lee, the Business Tax Ninja, and I'm here to talk to you today about COVID-19 relief. As I'm sure you've heard, because I've received a lot of text messages and emails from friends and family wondering what happened over the weekend with Donald Trump. So our president became fed up with Congress because Congress would not make a decision on the new COVID relief that everybody's wanting, the payroll, dealing with unemployment. So he signed an executive order on Saturday that provided, among other things, that employees, meaning most likely you, don't have to pay your FICA anymore. Now, what is FICA? FICA is 6.2% of your income goes, and we're talking your gross, right? So 6.2% goes to Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare. And he stated in his executive order that you can suspend that. Now, keep in mind, it's a suspension. It is not a cut. So what does that mean? That means you'd have to pay it back. I'm not quite sure how that's all going to work. Nobody knows how it's going to work. The Department of Treasury, lucky us, said they will give us new regulations on it. Can't wait. But I'm thinking as an employee, now, oh wait, the one big thing, which is very important, $104,000 is the max. So if you make $104,000 a year or less, you don't have to pay the 6.2%. So let's just say you make $100,000 a year. Well, you just didn't have to pay $6,000. Again, it's a suspension, meaning you will have to pay it back. How is that going to be accounted for the business owners? I have no idea. I know the 941s will have to be completely changed because you're going to have to account for the employees that make over 100, the one that make under. Can you opt in? Is it required? Do you automatically have to do it, or can you opt not to do it? Let alone wondering how those programs are going to be funded for the next 6 months. So the big thing really though is if you're an employee, should you do it? Normally, and I mean pretty much normally, I would say no, don't do it. Just don't do it. But I'm going to say yes this time. If you have the option to do it, I would opt in. But don't spend it. I mean, if you need it and your kid needs insulin and your kid's going to die if you don't go get them insulin, then use it. But if you don't need it, and you have some self-control, some of you don't, that's why you're my clients, because your tax bill's too high and you didn't pay it because you went spending. But if you can, put it in a savings account and don't touch it, because Donald Trump has also stated that if he is reelected, he will turn it into being a suspension to a cut, that you do not have to pay it back. Which then also goes into, well, what if you didn't opt in and all the other people opted in, and your coworker who likes to go buys a new boat, goes skiing, goes and has all these great vacations, and you don't do that, and you stay at home, you work, and that's all you do, you save your money, and now they received a 6.5% of their wages as free money. So I would say take it. When is this going to happen? I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even, all the software would have to be changed for the employees. QuickBooks, I mean, any way that you do payroll, there's no way you can manually go in there and not require the person to change from 6.5% to 0. There's no way to do it. So when there'll be more updates, I'll let you know. Until then, I hope you guys have a good week and know there should be more COVID-19 relief coming out there. And when there is, I'll let you know about it. Thanks a lot.